And with Peter Good, who is the president-elect of 41 Club. Peter, would you talk to me about the three biggest issues that 41 Club have with membership? So the first one I'd like to talk about is bringing new members in from Roundtable.
Yes,
how do we build that bridge?
We've got to build this bridge. We've got to make it more attractive for them to join us, rather than just being a dinner club. I don't feel the new guys want that kind of meeting anymore. They still want to be going out doing things.
Yes, but we've still got our existing members that still like the dinner club.
Yeah.
How do we balance that?
There's no reason why the dinner club can't stay as they are and form a new active club running alongside them.
That sounds like change to me. 41ers don't like change, Peter.
I know. But,
so you're suggesting
there are quite a few clubs that have already done this.
Okay.
And it is my own for one in particular, and it's working very well.
What, that you've took 140 club? What, have you cut it in half? Or is it still the same club or two clubs?
No, it's still the same club. The older guys meet for lunch. They just have a dinner party at lunch. And then we still meet in the evening. We haven't got a set venue. We're all over the Midlands doing different things actively.
So it's not as if we're splitting the club in half.
No.
We're basically having certain events that would be more appropriate for certain generations, and we have other events that would be more appropriate. And is there any issue with kind of, are you expecting one to go to the other, or is it kind of everyone's invited to everyone, but you know damn well?
No, you usually get together at a charter night or something like that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. What about bringing the new ones in? How do we attract them apart from actually just having events? I mean, at my 41 club, you were actually invited as a guest into the 41 club a couple of years before you got kicked out of table.
That's right.
Is that a good idea?
Yeah, I think it is actually. Yeah. Because of the age rule now, there's a gap between 40 and 45. So they can be a member of both at the same time, and no subs to pay until the 45 if they join 41.
Is there any other great ideas on attracting people for round tables in? I mean, I've heard certainly that a lot of 41 clubs, probably the relationship between the 41 club and table is not brilliant, or they don't mix, it's like oil and water, or they don't even ask the question.
That's a very sad situation actually, and we have got to look at ways of solving that, and I can't honestly understand why they're like that. If they've been in table, I can't understand why they're not willing to help the tables join in with them.
Okay, so is that the job of other 41 clubs or other tablers from out of the town, just to try and bring people together? Pour some oil on the water?
Yeah, probably actually, yeah.
Okay. So let's move on to the second one. It is my understanding that there probably are some members who are not necessarily officially on the books as 41 club members, but they come along. Why is that important that you need to know that they really are members?
Well, we don't really know the actual stats. We're saying there's 14,000 members at the moment, which is dropping about 1,000 a year at the moment, which is quite considerable.
I mean,
they're not all dropping off the peg neither.
No, but I mean, there's a lot of social clubs at the moment having those same issues. Rotary are having the same issues, so are Freemasons.
Yeah.
So why should 41 Club be any different?
But we've also got a lot of... We need clubs to be honest when they send off their subs in at the end of the year.
Do you think they're trying to save money? Or
well, that's what they think they're doing, which is stupid really, because they're denying the other members the privileges of being a member of 41 Club.
I mean, what are the privileges for those that some of them might not be an official member? What do you get for your Wonga?
Well, it's not much longer, is it?
No.
But you certainly get your money's worth. You've got notification of functions that are happening around the country that they could attend. You've got the magazine.
You've got the support network, haven't you?
Absolutely, yeah. There's the full support with everything there.
Does Marchese House do support,
Exactly, there's Marchese House as well that needs funding, which also comes out of subs.
Okay, so what about retention, which is the third thing? What are we doing to? What do you think 41 clubs should be doing to help retain all members? I know you touched on having a varied diary of events and
Yeah.
reasons why. Is that driven by the chairman, or is that is that responsibility of everyone?
I think it's initially from the top, working downwards from the chairman. Yeah, but looking at it from full membership, really,
Okay.
they certainly need to be looking at a younger outlook.
Do you think some 41 clubs are rather set in their ways and, as you say, become dining clubs?
Yeah, they are a lot of them are very much set in their ways.
And what message would you say to those as president-elect and soon to be our president?
I think they need to take a less selfish attitude and think of the younger guys that are coming along and make it more attractive for them to be part of it.
Because if we don't, we won't have a 41 club in a
won't.
decade, will we?
No.
I mean, it's very easy to scaremonger, but the fundamental thing is that, you know, let's be honest, there's only one way out of this club, and if you're not bringing them in at the other end.
That's right. Yeah.
Thank you for your time today.
Cheers, Chris.